All right, here with Ryan Creps, another outgoing senior. Ryan's originally from Grinnell, Iowa, linebacker here for us. Ryan, why don't you talk a little bit about your decision to stay in town and go to your hometown school for college?
Well, when I first started looking at schools, I started looking outside Grinnell, but in the state of Iowa. But when it came down to it, Grinnell just offered me the best package, both part of the football team. When I visited, everyone seemed very close. I thought I could be part of this team. Academically, it's by far the best school in the state, which is something that meant a lot to me and my parents, that I go to a very good academic school. And then in the end, after I found out I got accepted, it was really big that financially it was able to work, and the financial aid office really made it a possibility to come to Grinnell.
You know, in your 4 years, we had some definitely some low moments, but also some pretty good moments here, especially the last 2 years. Kind of, what's your favorite memory, or specifically on the field, what are you going to take away the most?
Well, I'll always remember getting to play early freshman year, and I had an interception in the back of the end zone, which was pretty cool. It was my first interception, considering I never played linebacker before. And then I would say going into third year, when we upset Monmouth, nationally ranked team, of course, that's going to be something that sticks with me. They really stuck us to us the previous 2 years, and to go out there and upset them was awesome. I'll never forget that game.
You did spend one semester abroad, and so talk about that, and then also talk about your plans coming up this next fall.
Yeah, so when I decided that I was going to go to Grinnell, I knew that I wanted to study abroad, but I didn't know where. But when the application process finally came, I decided to go as far away from Grinnell as possible, which ended up being Cape Town, South Africa. And it was an experience that was a lot different than Grinnell, but it was exactly what I was looking for, a very culturally diverse experience to see a new part of the world and see how other people live. And then when I came back to Grinnell, and I've had a great year and a half since I've been back, but after I graduated, I decided I'll be going back to Africa, and I'll be working at a university in Egypt, the American University of Cairo.
That's awesome. Let's shift gears a little bit again and talk about some of the things outside of football that you did during your 4 years here, and some of the other things that you got involved in, or things that you're kind of passionate about here on campus.
Yeah. So when I came here, I was recruited as a football player, but I always wanted to be more than a football player. So that meant working hard in the classroom, but that also meant getting involved on campus. I held a couple different student jobs, and one of my favorites has been working in admissions. So I went from a tour guide and then slowly worked my way up to senior interviewer. So I actually got to interview prospective students who were applying to Grinnell this past year. I also did some work with the Judicial Council. And another group that I helped co-found, and then I was president of this year, was Real Men. And we promoted active bystander training on campus and really promoting a positive image of male athletes at Grinnell.
What are some of the things, I know you guys have done some programming with us in particular, but what are some of the other events or programs that you guys have put on campus with the Real Men?
So we've brought in speakers. We have a speaker coming in next week, Katie Nida, who was the first female to play Division I football and score a point. She kicked at Colorado and then New Mexico. So she'll be coming in speaking about her experience. And then we're also going to be doing, this is an event that we've done the past couple of years, is Walk a Mile in Her Shoes, where we get a bunch of guys on campus, as well as members of the community and the local community college, to wear high heels and walk around town to raise awareness and promote prevention of sexual assault.
That's great. It's any time that especially football guys can be sending out these positive messages. I think that just helps even more. But again, Ryan, very, very grateful that you end up here at Grinnell, and appreciate your contribution over 4 years, and just want to wish you luck.
Oh, appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks.